Welcome to physics class. In the previous video, we have seen that an electric current through a metallic conductor produces a magnetic field around it. The first evidence that there exists such a relationship between the two was observed in 1820 by Ørsted. In order to find the direction of the field produced, let us repeat the activity in the following way. Activity 13.4. Take a long straight copper wire, 2 or 3 cells of 1.5 volt each and a plug key, connect all of them in series. Place the straight wire parallel to and over a compass needle. Plug the key in the circuit. Observe the direction of the deflection of the north pole of the needle. If the current flows from north to south, the north pole of the compass needle would move toward east. Replace the cell connections in the circuit in the second diagram. This would result in the change in the direction of current through the copper wire, that is from south to north. Observe the change in the direction of deflection of the needle. You will see that now the needle moves in the opposite direction, that is toward the west. It means that the direction of magnetic field produced by the electric current is also reversed. Thus, Ørsted experiment demonstrates that around every conductor carrying current, there is a magnetic field. In other words, we can produce magnetism from electric current. Later on, Ampere, the French mathematician and the physicist, gave a rule called Ampere's swimming rule for finding the direction of the deflection of the needle due to the magnetic field of a current carrying conductor. Ampere's swimming rule. Let the observer imagine himself to be swimming along a conductor in the direction of the current and facing the magnetic needle. Then the north pole of the needle will be deflected toward his left hand. Magnetic field due to a current carrying state conductor. We have learned from the Ørsted experiment that when a current is passed through a straight conductor conducting wire, a magnetic field is produced around it. This magnetic field can be traced by means of iron filings or a small compass needle, as we have done in case of a bar magnet. What determines the pattern of the magnetic field generated by a current through a conductor? Does the pattern depend on the shape of the conductor? We shall investigate this with an activity. Activity 13.5. Take a battery, variable resistance means rheostat, an ammeter, plug key, connecting wires, a long straight thick copper wire. Insert the thick wire through the center, normal to the plane of a rectangular cardboard. Take care that the cardboard is fixed and does not slide up or down. Connect the copper wire vertically between the points X and Y as shown here in series with the battery, plug key. Sprinkle some iron filings uniformly on the cardboard. Keep the variable of the rheostat at a fixed position and note the current through the ammeter. Close the key so that a current flows through the wire. Ensure that copper wire placed between the points X and Y remains vertically straight. Gently tap the cardboard a few times. Observe the pattern of the iron filings. You would find that the iron filings align themselves, showing a pattern of concentric circles around the copper wire. What do these concentric circles represent? They represent the magnetic field lines. How can the direction of the magnetic field be found? Place a compass at a point, say P, over a circle. Observe the direction of the needle. The direction of the north pole of the compass needle would give the direction of field lines produced by the electric current through the straight wire at point P. Show the direction by an arrow. Does the direction of magnetic field line get reversed if the direction of current through the straight copper wire is reversed? If the direction of the current is reversed so that current flows in opposite direction, then the direction of field lines also reversed. In fact, the current is increased, the deflection also increases. It indicates that the magnitude of the magnetic field produced at a given point increases as the current through the wire increases. Magnetic field produced by a given current in a conductor decreases as the distance from it decreases. Concentric circles representing the magnetic field around a current carrying straight wire becomes larger and larger as we move away from it. Characteristics of the magnetic field due to current carrying conductor. It encircles the conductor. It lies in a plane perpendicular to the conductor. Reversal in the direction of current flows reverses the direction of the field. Strength of the field is directly proportional to the magnitude of the current. Strength of the field at any point is inversely proportional to the distance of the point from the wire. Right hand thumb rule. Imagine that you are holding a current carrying straight conductor in your right hand such that the thumb points towards the direction of current. Then your fingers will wrap around the conductor in the direction of field lines of the magnetic field as shown here. This is known as right hand thumb rule. Thanks for watching.